Good afternoon. My name is Charlize Issaus, and I'm going to speak to you about our students in America and the need to extend school lunches. Time is absolutely a factor when eating their lunch. Without manners, children in school and home life would turn chaotic. I personally believe that there are a lot of consequences given to the entire class instead of applying to the culprit who caused the delay. It is truly amazing to me that this is actually happening all over our country and it's getting worse, and no one's trying to do anything about it or make any changes. Rushing to eat and ultimately forcing themselves, our students tend to eat fast, and that can cause any normal child to throw up. According to PsychCentral.com, students who are rushed through lunch at a pace of 15 to 22 minutes in some cases don't learn the value of not wasting food. When I was younger, manners were very important and they taught you a life lesson, both present and future. It taught you how to behave and how to understand proper etiquette. These are mostly taught at home, but are being contradicted at school. FCC Online tells us that schools should help children build better relationships similar to at home. This reduces bullying, ultimately makes a child feel more comfortable in their element. Lunchtime to me is a time to come together, strengthen friendships, and a time to help build some better self esteem for some of our students who are having a hard time on a daily basis. From my own personal experience, I have seen it to where some students are given reduced lunch times and at times given only 10 minutes to make it through, the food line, only to have 5 to 7 minutes to eat. Why does this happen? Simply because one student may have caused the entire class to forfeit their walk to the cafeteria, or they were made to wait until one student behaved. I personally don't feel like this is fair or an accurate way of handling our students when it comes to their food intake. This basically means that a student who may not get to eat in the morning, or even at the afternoon, or even on the weekends at home, doesn't get to eat at all now. So now this one student has to decide what to eat, what to throw away, and most students will go for the junk food. If they're like my children, they're going to go for the sweet tooth that's on their plate, and there's your introduction to hunger. And for the remainder of the day, they're not focused because they're still hungry. And given a reduced time, they didn't have a chance to even look at everything on their plate. So what they had to do was eat what they thought was the most desirable. This is horrible in my eyes. I propose that each school district evaluate the importance of children taking the time to breathe and eat lunch, which will ultimately help students focus, maintain energy, and reduce the feeling of being lethargic. So, according to LA Times, the less time kids have to eat, the less likely they were to put fruit on their cafeteria trays. So, extending lunches to even 30, 35 minutes would improve a student's day. I have 5 children, and 3 of them are school age and come home hungry, as if lunch was never an option. I've grown accustomed to how little the district cares or is worried about our students' lunches, so I send my children to school with a home lunch, which adds a whopping 5 minutes that they don't have to walk through the lunch line. Oh, yeah, walking through the lunch line comes off their 20 minutes lunchtime as well. And of course, if they don't get to finish or if they are still hungry, then their recess is taken away and they're penalized for not being able to finish their lunch within that 20-minute time frame. We need a change now. Something has to be done. Thank you.